Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Now let's get right into this video. So what I'm going to be starting off with is a little bit different from what I do on my channel, but I'm going to be showing you guys this package that I received. So this company called Rose Forever reached out to me and they asked me if I would like to receive some flowers, and of course after browsing their website I said yes, because what I saw, it was just truly amazing. So here are the flowers. I'm just going to open up the package, and it comes in like this plastic here, and once I unravel it, it comes in this beautiful velvet box. Like this would look like, it just looks so expensive and so fancy. I really like this touch, and I'm just going to take off the top. So once I take off the top, it just reveals these beautiful roses, and they actually let me pick the color that I want. It was so hard to pick a color, but I just ended up going with this pink here. They have like baby blues, yellows, gold, even silver, like black. It's just so pretty on their website. It was very hard. And yeah, these roses, they smell really good, and one thing I like about these roses, they last up to 1 year. And I will be having some updates throughout my videos just to let you guys know if they actually last that long. So this company, if I haven't mentioned, is based in New York, and they launched in 2019. This company specializes in designing luxurious flower bouquets with hand-picked exquisite roses that last up to 1 year, just as I mentioned, and they only use natural oils to preserve the roses, and the bouquets are handcrafted by professional rose artisans. And I just love this touch of their logo on the velvet box. That was just so pretty. And you can also get these in 2 different styles. You can get these in a circle box, or you can get these in a square box, and I just went with the circle. And you also can get them up to 3 sizes, which is 9 roses. You can get 16 roses, or you can get 36 roses per box. And I'm very satisfied with these roses. So if you are interested in shopping with them, I do have a coupon code, which is KEY20, and it will save you $20 off your order. So please make sure to check them out and look at their colors. So now that that part is out the way, I'm going to be doing another polygel set with my Vettsy Polygel kit, and I recently unboxed this. I will leave the link to that video in the cards, just in case you guys are interested. And as you can see, it do come with a lot of stuff, so I didn't really do too much. I just got off the things that I'm going to be needing, which is the top and base coat, and then also their polygel brush, and then also their polygel. So I decided to use this hot cocoa color, and this is just like a brownish nude. And then I also had the other color, which is called flamingo. I wasn't sure if I was going to use that one, and I actually didn't use it in this video. I just had it there just in case. And then this kit also came with some paper forms, and I wanted to do some paper forms since I never tried. I just thought it would be something fun to do. And then also I'm going to be using these cheetah print stickers. And then also I have the mini light that came in this kit behind me. I will be using that for today's video. So I have this regular foil glue, the star glue, and I got this from Amazon. I'm going to be using this as a peel off base coat today because I've seen Tia Bella Beauty use this, and I just wanted to test it out and see how it works for me. And as you can see, it's just a white foil glue. If you were to be using it as a regular foil glue, you just apply it to the nails, wait for it to dry clear, and then go in with the foils. But here are my natural nails, and they're looking a little crusty, so I'm going to be fixing these nails up. But first I'm going to go in with this foil glue. So I'm just applying some to my nails, covering up the entire surface, and as you can see, it's going on white. I'm going to give it like a minute. I believe it took a minute, almost 2 minutes, to completely dry, and once it dries, it's going to be clear. So I'm just going to do that process so I can go in with my application. Once I allowed it to dry, this is how it looks. And now I'm just going to go take the Vettsy base coat, and I'm just going to be applying some to all of my nails and then curing that in the light for 60 seconds. And once that was cured, I'm just going to open up these paper forms. And honestly, this process was a little challenging for me because, like I said, I never used paper forms before, but I have watched a ton of videos on this of people like sculpting their nails. So I did want to give this a try, and I'm just going to be starting off by taking off one of the forms. So basically all I'm doing is just peeling off the form, and I've seen people like take like the little circle part and put it on the back of the part where the nail is actually going to go, so that that part give it more support. And then I'm just going to be ripping where the little tear line is. And this paper was it was sticking to my skin so much, it was kind of difficult to actually place it on the nail. So what I've learned from watching the videos, you want to make sure that the paper form is like directly right under your nails. And then also what I've seen, since I was having like trouble bending this, I've seen people like take the form and kind of like wiggle it, bending it as I'm doing here. And honestly, it helped a lot because like I couldn't really get this to like bend and stay in place. So once I did that, it kind of already had like that bend to it. So I'm just pinching in the bottoms to get them to stick. And I wanted these nails to be like a square, so I didn't pinch them in too much. And for these forms, I feel like these will work better if you are doing stiletto nails, because especially once I get to my bigger nails, it was kind of harder to like pinch them in the bottom and also keep like the square shape. And I will get to that once I get to that part. So the kit came with some slip solution, but I just went ahead and used some 70% icy purple alcohol, just as I always do. And now I'm just placing some polygel right on that form and like where my nail is. And basically all I'm doing is just forming the nail without a tip. So the lines on these paper forms are like your guide or whatever. And what also helped me is to start like where my nail is and kind of like push it over to the sidewall of my nail and kind of just make sure the entire line of polygel on the nail form is straight to that, and you will get the shape that you want. I'm not sure if I'm explaining this as best as I can, because guys, I'm still learning myself. So basically that's all I did, and I just made that really flat. And once I do that, I'm just going to make sure to clean up before I cure. And this is how it looks once I finish sculpting it. I'm just going to cure this in place and then go in with my second bead. So I did take off the paper form just to see how it looked. And the second bead is very easy. It's just as if you have a regular nail on your hand. And basically the second bead is just to build up the nail and build up the apex to give this nail strength. So I'm just going to apply that second bead, make sure to clean up the cuticles, the sidewalls, and make sure that the polygel is even and straight. Once I do that, I'm just going to cure. This is how it looks, and I'm just going to cure. It doesn't look too bad. I feel like the apex could be a little bit better, but once I finish all of the nails, I will go in and add an apex, some more polygel to build an apex if I feel like one is needed. So I'm just going to be moving on to the next nail and repeating the same thing. And so as I move on to each nail, it kind of got easier applying these paper forms. For my middle finger, I did have a lot of problems, and you will see when I get to that part. But here I'm just putting on 2 so I can kind of speed this process up instead of doing 2 at a time. So basically I'm just going to go ahead and repeat the same steps that I did, making this first layer very thin and like just kind of creating the shape of my nails of how I want. And then I'm just going to cure those in place. When I got to my middle fingernail, since this is the biggest nail besides the thumb, I did kind of like learn how to like do it once I got to my thumb. But since this was my first like big nail, this was kind of like so loose on my nail, I couldn't get it to like pinch at the bottom without keeping the square shape that I wanted. So the paper form ended up being very loose, and I didn't really line up the paper form like straight with my nail. So once I cured this, my nail did come out like a curved nail, and I really didn't notice until it was actually cured and once I removed the paper form. So you will see like how that one turned out. And once I removed the paper forms after these were cured, as you can see, they weren't cured underneath the nail. So once I took both of these paper forms off, I just kind of took some alcohol on my brush and just cleaned up that underside, and then cured them for about 15 to 20 seconds. And then I just went in with the second bead, and yeah, I'm just going to continue doing that on my nails. Like I mentioned before, I did unbox this kit already on my channel. I will leave the link to this kit down in the description box, and also I've already linked it in the cards a few minutes ago. So if you are interested in seeing what all this kit came with and like my opinions, I really love this polygel and all the things that it came with. It was so much stuff. So it's a great beginner kit. Make sure to check that out if you're interested to see everything. And I'm not sure, but I will leave the discount codes if I have a discount code for any Vettsy products. I will leave that down in the description box below. I'm not sure as of right now, but once I get that for you guys, I will leave it. So when I was done working on my middle nail, I did like go ahead and cure it and add some more layers because I felt like it needed more layers. And as you can see, this nail is clearly curved, and just by watching me, you guys know that I don't like curved nails. It's just a personal preference, and like compared to the other nails, like it was just so ugly to me. And at first I was just gonna like do some filing on it, but once I finished all my nails, it did bother me, so I did end up taking that nail off. But here is the process of the other nails, and my index finger turned out to be the favorite nail because that one was just so perfect. Like the apex was really nice. And then here's my thumb. This is my second layer. And then I also went over it with the third layer, and then this is how all of the nails look. And my thumb is a little bit crooked. I think it's just because the nail form, it was also to a big nail. Like my thumb is the biggest nail, so it was loose on this one as well. So it came out a little crooked. I would try to do that with some filing. So, and as you can see, my middle finger is so hideous. So I did end up taking that off. And I'm just going to be redoing the process. I'm taking some rubbing alcohol to cleanse my nails so I can start over that process. And once I do that, I'm just going to be applying that foil glue, allowing it a minute or two to dry, and then add my base coat. Once I add my base coat, I make sure to clean up around my skin areas, and then I just went ahead and repeated that process. And as you can see, the nail is still a little fat, but it's not curved anymore, so I'm really happy about that. And filing will, like, you know, it will get this nail pretty decent. So here are the nails, and I'm just going to remove that tacky layer so I can go into filing. But before I get into filing, this company reached out to me. This company is based in China. They reached out to me to see if I would like to review their nail drill. And of course I said yes, because as I mentioned in a video down the line, I did mention that my Melanie Susie drill, it broke and it just stopped working. So of course I said yes, I needed another drill, and I'm excited to see how this works. So opening up, it comes with the instruction manual, which I didn't read, I'll be honest, because it's pretty straightforward on how to use the nail drill. And it came with it came with 3 bags of sanding bands. I'm pretty sure all of these are different grits. I'm not sure which is which. I'll have to look close on that, but I'm not sure. It also comes with a little brush, and I have like 2 or 3 of these now. Very useful for like dip powders and stuff, removing the dust. And then it also came with some drill bits. And honestly, this looks like a tornado hit this. I'm not sure why these are all over the place. It literally has padding in here to keep these in place, so I'm not sure why they were like scattered everywhere. But these are the nail drill bits, and they honestly look a little bit cheap to me. It kind of looks like something that you would get from Wish, but we will see how it works later on. Then the nail drill itself, I actually thought it was going to be pink because of the box. The one on the box is pink, but it's a black one and it doesn't look bad at all. The little cup thing is just for it to hold the nail drill inside on the side of the actual, okay, I'm not making sense, but the nail drill, it is pretty lightweight. So far I'm liking it, and we'll see later. So here is the little cup thing. You just set this on the table and you just put your nail drill in here. Very spacious out the way. I like this very much. My other drill didn't have this. And now the nail drill itself. So this part was a little bit, not a little bit, it was actually heavier than I thought it would be. Personally, I don't like nail drills built up like this, but let's see how it works. So it has an off and on button. I'm not sure what the second one is, but I'm pretty sure it's for like forward and reverse. And then I also have the little knob to turn up the speed. I hate that it doesn't have like the little numbers to like show you what speed it's on. It just has a little turn dial. And then also I noticed on the top where you can place your drill bits. If not, that's just what I'm going to be using it for. And I went ahead and plugged that up to see how it works. Once you plug it up and turn it on, the light does turn green. But before I actually use the nail drill, I'm going to be starting off some filing with my 8080 grit nail file from Pana, because since these nails I did have to like make the shape myself, so I'm just wiping away the tacky layer before I go into filing. And I'm just going to be taking my hand file, like I said, and just basically reshaping the nails, getting the nails crisp as can be. And as I always like to say when shaping, just in case I have some new people up here, if you've heard it like 3 or 4 times, I'm sorry, I just need to explain it for some beginners. So like I said, for the 1,000th times, I sound like a broken record saying this, I'm using an 8080 grit nail file from Pana. An 8080 grit nail file, it just allows you to take down, like, it's just a rougher grit and it files more faster. So if you can't handle an 8080 grit nail file, I suggest you go down to the regular 180 grit. And basically I don't file too much in one spot, because while filing you will continuously see me changing up spots even though I'm not done with that area, because you never want to file too much in one spot. I go like to the sides, I file underneath the nail to get the nail straight, and then like sometimes you'll see me go to the free edge, you go see me do like the sides of the nails and go back underneath, and like I just keep like taking turns making sure to watch the nail just to make sure I don't file too much in one spot, because you can't go back from that. So yeah, I just want to go slowly at a time, and then once I finish all of my filing with my hand file, this is how the nails are looking. And honestly, I'm pretty satisfied here with how the nails are looking, but I will go in with my nail drill to further clean up the nails. So I am taking my 5-in-1 tapered drill bit. I got this from Amazon, and I'm going to be going around the cuticle areas and debulking the nails over the surface to get the nails smooth. And then I'm also going to be going underneath the nails, because once I took off the paper form, it can't, like, the nails did kind of have like some unevenness to it, so I will go in underneath the nail to clean that up as well. And I'm just going to be following my nails. If you are still here, I want to say thank you. This video is kind of a long one because I had 2 things to show in this video, so I'm making it work. If you are still here, I just want to say that I appreciate you so much. And if you haven't already, make sure to give this video a like. And I'm just going to continue shaping up my nails. one thing I will say about this nail drill works really good, and honestly I'm satisfied with it. But I will say I'm not sure if it's because I didn't really want to like turn it up just because I didn't know what speed it was on. My last drill had like a lot more power. I'm not sure if it's just because I didn't turn it up, so I'm not going to say too much on that because that maybe could be the reason. um the nail drill kind of felt like it didn't have enough like power, but it worked really good. Don't get me wrong, I will try to like speed it up in like maybe an acrylic video. I also didn't want to speed it up too much because polygel doesn't take too much to file, so maybe I'll try in like an acrylic video. And I did buff the surface of my nails, and these are how the nails are looking, and I'm so happy with how the shaping looked. Like it just looks so good. Like who am I right now? I'm I don't even know, but the shaping on these looks so nice. Like the curvedness of it, like it's just so pretty. And don't mind my thumb, just pretend that it's not crooked. So now I'm just going to be dusting off and removing all the dust. I did go and wash my hands after this just so I can further remove any of the dust, and this is how the nails are looking. So I did show that I'm going to be adding some those cheetah print stickers at the beginning. So I didn't want to apply the stickers to like a rough buff surface, so I did take some base coat. So like when I apply these onto my nails, just in case I had to remove some stickers, it wouldn't like take up too much work. And the mistake I made was adding base coat when I should have added some top coat, because once I cured the base coat and wiped off the tacky layer, it didn't have like that glossy effect to it. So like basically it just made the stickers like stick to it, and it just kind of gave me a hard time, which I did end up changing some of the nail stickers, which I didn't show. I just wanted to mention that. So if you are going to be doing this, I suggest you do a top coat and not a base coat, because it's just kind of redundant to add it if it's not going to work. So once I did that, I did cure for 30 seconds, and I'm going in with these stickers. So these stickers are very gorgeous to me. I have never seen anything like this before. Like they are literally like individual cheetah print stickers, and honestly it's just so cute. So my first thought was I wanted to use both the cheetah print and the stripes. So my first thought was to add the striped stickers to my pointer finger and my middle finger, and I will go in and add another one below that, which I didn't show because I actually wasn't going to add that, but once I finished adding the other stickers, it did kind of make sense to add another one so that it tied the whole thing together. So I'm just going to be putting another line like I did my pointer finger on my middle finger, making sure that it's lined up, and then I'm going to go in with the other cheetah print stickers. For the individual cheetah print stickers, I basically focused on adding the big ones first because I wanted like the placement to be like I wanted it to be like placed evenly throughout the nails. So once I add the big ones, I will go in and add like the little smaller ones, like the little dots that kind of tie the whole cheetah print together. Basically I just put those in the rest of the spaces, and honestly these stickers is such a hack. Like it's just so brilliant, because for beginners who are like struggling to do cheetah print, even though it is just like some dots and semicircles, I feel like this would be such good for them to put on their nails. It's so easy to do, and like it's just stickers. So I really like these stickers very much, and once I finish adding these onto my pinky nail, I really like how these look. So I added it also to my ring and thumb as well. I'm not going to show them because it kind of took a long time, and since this video is already at 25 minutes, and like I just didn't want the video to be super long, so I just repeated that on my thumb and ring finger. And now I'm just going to be top coating the nails to seal in the stickers, and I really love this top coat. It's very shiny, it doesn't leave like sticky residues on the nail. It's a no wipe top coat, and I really like that. So once I finish doing that, I'm just going to be cleaning up like the side walls and making sure to kind of clean up the nails. You'll see when I get to that part, and that is just to make sure that the nails keep its shape and none of the top coat is like on the sides. Once you cure on the sides, it does take away the shape, so you want to make sure that you wipe the sides and the nails, as I'm going to do in the next clip. And then once I do that, I'm just going to add my cuticle oil and I will be done with my nail set. And here are how my nails turned out. Honestly, I thought these was gonna like come out very like simple and not so cute, but honestly these are very simple, but I love these so much. I'm pretty sure it's because the cheetah print and the shaping of the nails, like I did such a good job like sculpting my own nails for the first time. As for all of the information from the Rose Forever company, the nail drill, I will have all of those linked down below, and also this Vettsy Polygel kit. If available, all the discount codes will be down below with those links. Comment down below what you guys think of this nail set, and as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.